Hi guys, just thought I'd do a quick review on my new Bestie watch that has arrived today. Here it is. Here's the box. Just take it out to show you. I've already taken it out and installed it and had a play with it, but I thought I'd pop it back in just for the purposes of this video. So here's the Bestie. Really cool colours. My 10-year-old daughter absolutely loves it because it's a bit cool and funky. Really sturdy package, strap and watch face and everything. These, you know, sometimes with plastic kids watches, that sort of thing, they're quite hard. But these, as you can see, they're kind of more of a rubbery texture. They're not really plasticky. So they're nice and soft and flexible. So it's not going to rub your child's wrist or anything and have any complaints about that. So basically on the back you've got where the charger goes, Bestie logo, 30 hours battery life, water resistant, things like that. On the side there's the camera, and on this side here is the home button and the on and off button. So I'll just show you what else comes in the box here. Here's your charger, which is magnetic. That's what those 4 little dots are for on the back. So that just clips on there like that. This either plugs into your laptop or into a 3-pin charger you plug your phone into and whatnot. So that's the charger. The other things that you get in here, because obviously it comes with a SIM card too for EE, and you get your EE top-up card and a little sticker on it there with the phone number for the SIM card that's already installed in the watch, so you don't need to worry about that. It's just a top-up card with the phone number for when you're setting it up and putting the phone numbers into your phone. The other thing you got in there is just the quick start guide, just to get you going with this, but hopefully this video will help you guys to get going. I thought it was going to be really complicated, but it's not. It's pretty easy, to be fair. So on your phone, you go into your app store and you download an app called After F, which is this little green icon here. So I've already obviously downloaded it, so I'm just going to click into it now. Up here you've got the United Kingdom, which is where we are, mobile number and password. So I've obviously already logged in. At the bottom here, I don't know if you can see, you just click new user, and that's what you guys would do. You put your mobile number in and a password, and basically the app will send you a code to your mobile phone, and once you put the code in, then you're all set up. And also when you put the United Kingdom in, you have to take the 0 off your phone number there, just to so it gives the +44 sign. So I'm just pressing login in here. So to get this watch up and running on the phone, there's a little yellow button at the top here with the arrow on. Click into that. QR scanner will come up. Now I already had a QR code that came with this watch, but I threw it in the bin before I thought to do this video. And you would just scan that, and the watch will then link to the phone. But if you have lost the QR code or you need to get it back up for some reason, you turn the watch on with the button on the side and swipe the screen up 5 times. Now I sometimes get an issue with this because I got false nails on, so it sometimes takes a few more than 5 swipes, but we'll give it a go now. Right, there we go. So here's a QR code. It's a bit bright on here, so I just dim the lighting down so you can see it. Have we got it there? There you go. You can kind of just about make out that it's a black and white QR code, but I'll scan it onto my phone now so that you can see. There we are. If I can hold it steady. Oh, where's it gone? There we go. So that's going to load up now, and on the screen that's my daughter's name and the phone number for her watch there, and you just press the green button on the top. Obviously you'd put that phone number in and your child's name at the top, with the card that you've got from EE with the phone number. Press the green button here, oops, sorry, I'm a bit mirrored here. And then with my phone, I would select myself, mum, there, and done. But you've got a load of different other people like dad, grandpa, sister, and everyone. So you can select any of those people. So that's added now with success. So this is the home screen on the app. You've got the map here, call, voice, manage, and a little icon at the top there, which is live. So if I just click into the map, just to show you that quickly, that's where we are here. You can zoom in, zoom out, then you've got a button there where you can do like a street view for 2D or 3D map, but I quite like the satellite view. On here you've got, so you can obviously locate where your child is all times, and then at the bottom here, cool button, click track, and you can put in a date and a time, and you can see exactly where they've been if they haven't been with you. Like my daughter's 10 now, and she's starting to get a little bit more freedom, and she's wanting to go out and play in the street with her friends and up to the park and whatnot. So it's obviously a little bit scary when she started doing things like that. So that was the map. And then on the bottom here we've got the call button. So I'll just click call on there now, and you will see this will start ringing in just a second. There you go. And you just swipe the screen to answer, and then swipe it again to hang up. But that's basically the call button. Cool, happy days. And then if we go into manage here at the bottom as well, there's a few cool features that I really like, and one of them is friends and family mode. I'll just click into that, and basically you can add them at the bottom with this button, and you can add the relationship, so either dad or nan or whatever, and you put their phone number in, but with this one you do put the 0. I was trying to do that earlier, it wouldn't work, but it was a 0 that you put in to start the phone number and confirm. You can put up to 30 numbers into there, which is great, but I'm not going to go through all that just now. You've got the watch alarm there. If you want your child to come home at a certain time, say 6 o'clock, ready for tea, you can set an alarm on the watch and it'll vibrate on their wrist and say, time to come home now, which is really cool. The watch volume, watch time, tracking obviously, which we've got turned on anyway because the map comes up, and remote watch turn off here. So if your child, say, has gone to have a sleepover at Nana Grandad's house or at their friends or something, they're not going to remember to put it on charge. So you can turn it off from here, and you can set it to turn back on at a certain time, like say in the morning, if you want to turn it off at 10 o'clock at night and then get it back on at 8 o'clock in the morning. It saves the battery life then. So with your 30 hours battery life, you can get about three days out of it, I suppose. And you can just set it with a time and a date to be turned back on. Fence list as well. You can basically draw a geofence around either the school, your street, if you don't want them to go out of there. And if they do, the watch will send an alert to your phone to say that they've left the geofence area, which is great. Because then obviously you can have a look on the map and see where they've gone, if they're somewhere that they shouldn't be, or they're testing the boundaries a bit too much. But also that leads on to the final thing, which I didn't really know much about. So I got in touch with the Bestie customer service, and they have told me about this, which basically is like the worst case scenario. So if you go into voice at the bottom here, and click plus, there's 2 options there, and one of those is to take photos, and the other one is to listen in, and that's a silent listen in. So if you were to press that, it'll ring the Bestie silently. So if, say, worst case scenario is a horrible subject to talk about, but if your child had been abducted, you'd like to think that they've just wandered off and they were just where they shouldn't be, but it does happen these days. You can call it silently, and you wouldn't be alerting the person that's got your child at the fact that they've got a tracker on their wrist. Basically, if they had their mobile phone with them, the first thing they're going to do is chuck that out the window. But with this, they, most people wouldn't know what they was. They'd just think it was a normal watch. So you can listen in silently to their surroundings. Like, I don't really want to listen into what my 10-year-old is talking about with their friends. And the other thing, you can take a photo remotely. So if I click on that button, I did it earlier because it can take a minute, but I'll just show you the picture quality. It's just my plant pot behind my iPad there, and that's the quality of the photos that it would be taken, so it is really, really good. And I've taken that from the phone itself, not the watch, which is awesome. So worst case scenario, it's keeping the children safe at the end of the day. So that's one of the main, one of the reasons that you'd use it and you'd want to keep it. So awesome. Love our new Bestie. And I don't know if I can really show you some of the features on the watch because the screen is a bit bright, but let's have a look if I can get. But basically, you've got your call button on there, and you press the side button here, and a screen comes up with the time and a little man saying how many steps you've taken today, which is cool. And then you'd swipe and you can call, but you can only call the numbers that are saved into the watch, that you've saved on there yourself. And then the other thing is like you've got the camera that they can take photos on, and Shake Buddy. So if they've got brothers or sisters, say they've both got one of these watches, they shake them next to each other and they'll link together then, so they can both see where each other are on the map. But yeah, absolutely love our Bestie. Can't wait to start using it properly now, and yeah, really, really happy with it. And it's a nice piece of kit as well. It's a really nice watch, stylish, and hopefully keep our children safe, and better than taking a phone out. So there we go. That's my review. Thank you very much, Bestie. Awesome.